Hello everyone, you're watching JJN News and I am Rashi. Today we are going to discuss about a very sensitive issue regarding the modesty of a girl child and the verdict passed by our Honorable Bombay High Court Nagpur bench, considering the objectionable observations before the Supreme Court. We have Mrs. Harsheen Anand with us. She's a chartered accountant by profession as well as a law graduate, and she has passed a petition against the statement of the Honorable Bombay High Court. So Mrs. Harsheen, will you please elaborate the topic, like what was the matter, what things it relates to?
This incident of sexual assault is about a 12-year aged child who was 12 years aged at time of incident. So after the incident took place, her mother lodged an FIR, and after the FIR the trial was held and the accused was held guilty under various sections of IPC and under section 8 of POCSO Act. So after he was held guilty, he preferred an appeal before Bombay High Court, and there convicted was held guilty and confirmed guilty of offence under section 354 of IPC, and he was acquitted of section 8 of POCSO Act. So against that order we have filed a petition in Supreme Court today.
Okay, so though the culprit, as you told, he was found guilty. So what were your objectionable things, like what objectionable things you find out in the verdict regarding the Bombay High Court's statement?
The objections, in my opinion, which I found in that order, there are two objectionable things. Firstly, in order, the Honorable Bombay High Court has disclosed the name of the victim, which is a very serious thing, and it's a punishable offence under section 228B of IPC. See, for example, if you see the various cases that has happened in our country related to sexual assault or rape, the identity of victim is always hidden by the lawmakers. As lawmakers has decided, we hide the identity of victim. So for example, you remember the case which has held in 2012 in December, the rape and murder case. There also we had given a name to the victim, Nirbhaya.
Right.
We never disclosed the identity of the victim. So in this order, the Honorable High Court has disclosed the order of the victim, disclosed the identity of the victim, which is a very serious thing, and it is I think disrespectful for a woman, for a child, for disclosing the identity of her. Secondly, the second objection of mine to this order relates in this our Honorable High Court has stated and has taken on the remarks which they have given. It is the court has said that unless until there is skin to skin touch, that will not be regarded as sexual assault under section 8 of POCSO Act.
All right. So will you please just elaborate the definition, like what was the definition before of the sexual assault and what amendments, what changes the Bombay High Court has made? Will you please elaborate the exact statements to us?
Yes, see, I am carrying the High Court order, and I'll just tell you the definition of section 7 that has been given under section 7 of POCSO Act. It describes the what sexual assault is. See, it says, I'll read exact the law. It says, whoever with sexual intent touches the private parts of the child or makes the child touch the private part of such person or any other person, or does any other act with sexual intent which involves physical contact without penetration, is said to commit sexual assault. So if you see, as per this definition, the offence involves the following three necessary ingredients. Act must have been committed with sexual intent, act must involve touching the private parts of the child, or making the child touch the private parts of such person or any other person, or doing any other act with sexual intent which involves physical contact without penetration. See, sexual assault and our High Court has passed has stated these remarks. Admittedly, it is not the case of the prosecution that the appellant removed her top and touched the private parts. As such, there is no direct physical contact, that is skin to skin, with sexual intent without penetration. See, if we go through the sexual assault definition, it is a sexual assault if anybody touches with the intent of with a sexual intent. So, here the remarks which has been given, unless until there is skin to skin touch, that cannot be amount to sexual assault,
Okay.
right? So, if you see like anybody, for example, anybody, like if I go by my analogy, which the thing which is disturbing me is if anybody wears a glove and does this sexual assault, so that will also come under this definition. There is no skin to skin established, no skin to skin touch is established, so that does not amount to sexual assault. So, this is a very derogatory remarks, very disrespectful remarks to state unless until there is a skin to skin touch, it will not amount to sexual assault.
Okay, so before it was that whether it is skin to skin touch or not, physical touch
Physical
was
contact.
considered a sexual assault.
Yes, yes.
But now according to the amendments, it says that skin to skin touch is must while considering it as a sexual assault. Yeah, this, and now I'm gonna ask you that what makes you so angry, like what makes you feel so agitated that you went on filing the petition?
See, I would just like to add on this, the law is still the same. The definition of sexual assault which has been stated under section 7 of POCSO Act is still the same. The objectionable thing which aggrieved me is the interpretation of definition of sexual assault which has been given in this order. They have described there is no doubt that the private part of a child was pressed. It was an admitted fact.
Yeah.
So, when you know it's an admitted fact, when it was some sexual assault has been done, and describing is at unless until the top was removed, there was no skin to skin contact, there is no sexual assault. So, for my as a layman, what I want to know, unless until if the clothes are not removed and anybody does anything wrong, that is not sexual assault. So, this is the point which really hurted me as a lady, and I feel it will hurt everyone. It is a very derogatory remarks, and what impact it will have on a society. It will have a very harsh impact on the society, and it will encourage the wrongdoers more.
Yeah, as we all know that this child abuse or child modesty cases are very sensitive.
Yes.
So I just want to question you that do you find the laws not that apt for providing the justice, like as if we go as you told, the case of December 2012, the
Yes.
Nirbhaya case, though it was late but she got justice. So
Right.
what are your views on the laws?
See, the laws which has been established is apt, and our courts are doing great job. They are delivering justice. Only I am before Supreme Court today is only against the these objectionable remarks which was made in the order, right? And I feel if this is not taken back, or if this is not set aside, it will be a very disrespectful state for all women. So, as a woman, I stood by it, and I have taken the step to correct it. I have moved my petition in Supreme Court.
Yeah. So we all know the laws are just made to develop a fear in the minds of the culprit that they do not attempt it again.
Yes.
So what are your expectations, like as you filed the petition, what you are expecting from the Supreme Court as you filed it, approached the Supreme Court?
I have filed in petition before Honorable Supreme Court, and I am expecting that Supreme High Court will set aside these remarks, these derogatory remarks, and it is really praiseworthy that today we had filed an petition, and subsequently Honorable Attorney General of India has also mentioned the matter before the Honorable Supreme Court, and Supreme Court has taken the cognizance and state the matter.
Okay.
and state the order. Right.
Okay, so as I told you, she was Miss Harsheen Anand, and she filed a petition today against the statement passed by our Honorable Bombay High Court before the Supreme Court. So I hope whatever expectations she has, whatever is the right verdict, the laws, the courts go for it. So thank you, Mrs. Harsheen, for coming to JJN, for sharing this news and for speaking for the right things, for the justice. So thank you so much, Miss.
Thank you.